Hey guys, Dvsgames here. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going back to Summoner's War. We're doing our Dimensional Predator. I didn't realize it refreshed and I almost missed it. I think there's 11 days left on it and we typically have 28 to do this. So I'm a little bit late here. It is a Calderon Dimensional Predator and it is a Dark Dimensional Predator. So I did go ahead and want to make this team something that everybody can use. So I put in a Vigor. You do need one from each type of monster, so you need a support, a defense, HP, and an attack. You are allowed to double up on one of them. I strongly suggest the attack since that's what you're going to need to get the boss taken down eventually. I didn't show you guys the runes, and I'm sorry about that, but typically you really don't want to worry too much about anything other than crit rate and crit damage. Like, to be totally honest with you, that's pretty much all you need on your attackers. Your stats are all multiplied by 10. Here you could easily have substituted a Lucian for the Cocky. I just wanted to go ahead and use Cocky because I recently re-ruined him and he does really well for me, so now that's where he's at. Do remember that on the mid-boss, the right one, in this case the water one, has super high defense, and the one on the left, or the dark one, has super high attack. So you want to keep defense break on the right, and attack break on the left. As you can tell, we're having a little bit of a problem landing our debuffs, so basically just want to get them both with the appropriate debuffs, and then we want to get them down low enough so that we can actually go ahead and use our AoE from Cocky. Now in this particular instance it's a little bit more difficult just because we only have one monster that can AoE, but we do have the cleanse from the Fenya, or from the Zhongfei. We have the immunity from the Fran, the attack buff, and then we have defense breaks from 3 of our monsters, attack breaks from 1 of them. We've got a heal block and the random debuffs that Zhongfei puts on, which can be very helpful. But in all reality, he's basically here for a cleanse, a tank, and the ability to defense break. Those are the reasons I really want him in this team, and also because he's a defense monster. So if you have Fen Yang, you can use him in that place. But yeah, here you go. Finally we get through here, and in this particular case it's not really a big deal which one you go for first. Just don't go after the Julian first because he's just gonna live. But if you can get enough damage on all the other monsters, then you can just go ahead and focus him out. He becomes rather easy to beat, and you want to make sure that you have your immunity up going into the boss battle as well as your cleanse, just because the boss puts dots on you. The dots that hit do not come off. They actually just keep ticking away until you get rid of them, until you cleanse them off. So they never run out. Unfortunately, that's kind of an issue. Now, as we get the immunity up, also you got to remember that on every 15 attacks he counterattacks. So make sure you get the attack break on him, and make sure that you're not going to be getting hit on the monster that can't take it. So right there we had Zhongfei. He did us 4 hits, definitely able to take the counter attack. And then here we just go in and finish him out. Now when he takes your first 2 minions, typically he'll take the ones that have done, I believe it's the ones that have put the most debuffs on him. I'm not exactly sure how he selects his minions, but here it's rather simple. We got a defense break, we got an attack break. We should be able to just go ahead and finish him off real quickly. Now here we can keep the Zhongfei from moving, and we just got to finish him off within 15 attacks. Going into our second one, it would have been nice to have our immunity up, but we didn't have it. So Wanderer's Eye comes out, not too big of a deal. In the beginning, he will be getting his he will be healing his HP every time that you attack. So you need to get the HP block on him, or the HP recovery debuff on him. So that'll definitely help you out. Once you get that on, it's just a matter of, again, keeping an eye out for those 15 hits and making sure that you have whatever buffs you need going into the stage where you gotta defeat your monsters again. So here, I don't want Fran to take that hit. I don't want Bird to take that hit, but Vigor can easily take that hit if he counterattacks, but he doesn't because he only got to 14. Now here he's got Verd and he's got Vigor. Again, not too bad. We'll just go ahead and kill the Verd real quick. We'll put the heal block on the Vigor. And from here, it should be really simple to get in. He didn't even try to heal himself, which was fine. We had the heal block on, so it wouldn't have done anything for him anyway. We put our buffs up right at the end. So that way when we come in here, we have as many buffs as possible. Now, Verd has the time bomb on him, so he's got 2 chances to attack before he dies. So we make sure we get the defense break, and we make sure that we get his skill 2 off. Now, here, we don't have Fran's buff, so no more additional damage, but we'll go ahead and put on a couple extra debuffs with Zhang Fei. Verd gets his S1 off and dies. Kaki ends up getting the bomb next, so we know he's going to be going down soon. We'll go ahead and just launch our attacks, put up our attack buff, and we should be good. Like, there's nothing to say that we're going to end up losing here. We go ahead and finish him off. Fairly simple. So, pretty easy to obtain team, pretty easy to pilot team. And our rewards this time around, there's a couple of good ones in here. That Tolerance Rune is an automatic no-go for me. The Destroy one is nice. The Shield Rune is good for a Shield Will Cleave if you want to put that on maybe a Galleon. The Guard Rune can be used on a Tricaru team if you're still trying to build it. Maybe you go ahead and take out the HP, replace it with Attack. And that Swift Rune is the only one that's kind of off because there's no crit rate in it, but I mean, still usable. We're going to go ahead and take the Destroy Rune here, and I'll go ahead and power it up. So give me 1 second. Let's take a look at what else we got here. We got a nice Legend Destroy Grindstone. That's good. Tolerance, we don't have any, so we'll keep it. And then a flat tolerance, we're not going to use that ever, so we'll just sell it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into our rune. And here we go. Honestly, we want 2 crit rates and 2 speeds. I'll go ahead and fast forward this and clip it out so you guys don't have to sit through it all. And we ended up with 2 speeds, 1 crit rate, and 1 resistance. It's not horrible. I think I got some grinds for it. Let's go ahead and take a look. I got some attack grinds for it. Alright, we'll throw a hero 1 on here. And we got a 5. Alright, we'll readjust that later when I get some more speed or something. Let's go ahead and take a look in here. I don't think I have anything I can replace that resistance with. The accuracy is only up to 13%. Alright, well, I mean, it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one. Laters.